That's where the money's at. Um, the, I mean, I could make 30 grand on something quickly, probably rehabbing it and reselling it. But here's the thing. If I use a DSCR loan, I've got my 20%. I'm using my cash for the 20% down. And then I'm using some cash that I'm from my job, from my personal expense, my personal money to rehab the home. My husband's doing sweat equity. He's doing a lot of the labor. We're hiring some subcontractors at times. When I rent the place out for several years, they're in turn paying my mortgage down. First couple years, not really paying much, just interest. But they're starting to pay everything down. And you think long term in 10, 15 years, if I've paid $100 a month extra in my payment, so let's say my mortgage payment is 1,700 with taxes, insurance, all in, HOA dues. And let's say I'm paying 1,850 and I've got it on auto draft and let's say I'm charging $2,000 a month. So I'm not making much really. I'm not cash flowing much, but every so often a dryer breaks or a refrigerator, it just eats that money. So I'm not really cash flowing. I am using these as on my taxes as a write-off. So I'm um amortizing the oh, I forget what it's called right now, but I'm
Depreciating
the
the,
depreciating
yeah.
of these properties against my income because my income is real estate. So it's dollar for dollar depreciation, like against my income. And then I have all these assets that I'm scheduling. And then anytime I buy or anything for these places, I'm writing this a tax write-off 100%. And as I'm improving these places over the years, like I might even replace the counters, the carpet, and ones that were older that I had that I didn't rehab right away. And now when I go to sell them, like one day I looked at my my assets sheet because I had to do something for a house we were buying. And I was like, you don't think about it because you're buying a little place at a time and you just don't think about it because I don't need that money. That's not paying my bills. I pay my bills with my job. And God forbid, like you said, if somebody's out of the rental, I have to pay the payment. Kind of sucks. Like, but I have reserves for that. Okay. Fast forward 10, 15 years, if I've been paying this $100 extra payment, I now have 100,000 plus dollars of equity in that property because they're paying the mortgage down and I'm paying extra, which is paying the interest off faster. So now I turn around and I look at my assets and I'm like, wow, I have like $4 million of property. And I didn't feel it. I never felt it. I never even realized it. I just kept getting